Hi everyone. I noticed in my last video it kind of looks like I lopped off all my hair, but I promise it is up there. It's just getting so long and out of control that it's just up these days, just to keep it out of my way when I'm doing tutorials and working on stuff. So I'm debating whether I should get my hair cut here before we leave for a visit to the States, or if I'm just going to get it cut in the States. Haven't decided yet. Anyway, today's video I'm going to be continuing on that page in my Midori Traveler's Notebook. Let me see if I can get it over here. This page here that you saw in my last video, I made those misting masks with my Cricut, and then I just misted it and then used the cereal boxes as my template for the paste. So I'll probably color some of those butterflies, attach the pictures. But at the end of this video, there'll be a little bit of mainly photos. I think I took more photos on this trip than I did video footage. Ecuador is more about enjoying the nature. It's not very, I guess you could say, industrialized like the US. So as far as tourism with things like roller coasters or stuff like that, that's not here in Ecuador. In Quito, our way of life here is similar to the States in that we have regular supermarkets and things like that. But once as you leave Quito, which is the capital of Ecuador, it gets rural very quickly, and the terrain is just amazing. With the mountains and these clips that you're going to see, they're native butterflies. You know, in the U.S. we have butterfly farms, but those aren't necessarily ones that traditionally migrate within that particular state. They just farm them and have them in those butterfly houses. These are ones that are just normally in the trees every day here in Ecuador. So that's the butterfly exhibit that you're going to see in this video. I'll have probably about three or four videos dedicated just to Mindo. We spent our 20th anniversary there, and we also took the kids because it's an area in Ecuador they had never been to. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and along with the process of putting some more Traveler's Notebook pages together. Here's my layout all finished. The washi tapes that I used came in a set. I want to say the brand was with Me and My Big Ideas. Probably about 2 years ago. It was a gold foil set with butterflies. If any of you happen to remember the name of the paper line, please feel free to comment below because I don't remember what it was called, but I know these 3 tapes came together and that's what I based my color scheme off of. Now for the background, as I had shown in my previous video, I used Lindys Stamp Gang. What I did with these is I mixed them into a water mister. You can use the mini misters by Ranger or these by Close to My Heart. You can find really cheap ones on eBay, but these are the ones that I happen to have with me. So I just mixed a little bit of powder, shimmer powder with the water, and then dried it on here. Now I also used that same spray to spread my Faber Castell Gelatos. These are amazing to color backgrounds with, and so they also color whipped spackle very well. This material down here, that paste, is this whipped spackle, also from Faber Castell, but you can use texture paste or any other type of media on here. What I really like about the whipped spackle in particular is it's almost rubbery, so it's very soft. That way it doesn't crack. It stretches and it bends. So that's important in a book like this that is getting used and abused and smashed and moved around a lot. So these aren't going to crack on me because of the type of material that they're made out of. Now this right here was just a, oh, let me show you one more thing. The stamp I used, again, I got this a long time ago. It's a Dear Lizzie roller stamp. I'm not sure if you can still find it, but there are tons more on the market now that you can get from Recollections at Michael's and plenty of others that have the days of the week along with the dates behind them. So this is the one that I happen to have with me, so I stamped it in 2 places, there and there, and then I just layered the washi tape. Right here is something that I actually picked up at the gift shop in Mindo. What do you call gift shops in Ecuador don't have a lot of items, but the items they have are all locally made and they are handmade. So this is a bird feather with a hand-painted butterfly on it, and this butterfly is very common here in Ecuador. That's why I included this photo here, and I'll enlarge some photos at the end of this video so you can really see them. From the outside, they kind of look like a big ugly moth, but when they open, they're this brilliant blue color. Some are this blue and others are like a faint orange, kind of like this color right here. They are just stunning. So they were all over the place, and I felt these pictures kind of demonstrated the size of how big those particular butterflies are. So I really loved this little feather. I don't want it to get damaged, so I left it in the original plastic packaging, and I just did washi tape on one side to the other so that I can have it as a flip. When I do this page in the next video, you'll see I'm taping down a map, so this washi tape being here isn't going to mess anything up. That's all I did, and then I just took some of the little photos that I had taken of the butterflies there at the butterfly area and added those photos in here. So I'll just include a few video clips and photos of the rest of our visit there at the butterfly farm in Mindo. Thanks for watching.